Hi, my name is Jennifer and I'm a jewelry artist. I have been making jewelry for, well, a little more than 20 years now, and I've always loved jewelry. When I was 13, I bought my first piece of jewelry, and it actually happened to be two Wonder Woman cuffs. They were huge, big silver cuffs. And so I've always been fascinated by jewelry, always wanted to know how it was made, never understood it until I went to school. And so I went to school in California and I studied jewelry making. And ever since then, it's been just a phenomenal entry into the world of creative arts for me. I came from a science background, so it was very straight and narrow. And now the whole world is my oyster. So what I like to do mostly is called high carat granulation. And this piece that I have on is an example of that. This piece has a dragonfly carved into a quartz on the one side, and then it's backed in 22 karat gold, and the little granules are teeny little balls, and it's very similar to Etruscan work, which is very ancient. And so I use a blowtorch, which basically means I use a mouthpiece with a torch, and so when I fire pieces and make them, that's how I do it. I think the most important thing to me with jewelry is that it feels good on. So you're not going to wear something that doesn't feel good on. A lot of highly creative people make these incredible artistic pieces and you put them on and you're like, oh, it's scratchy. So for me, it's like, if I don't feel comfortable wearing a piece of jewelry, I'm not going to make that piece of jewelry. And I want somebody who's wearing my jewelry to feel like it enhances them, like it makes them someone special, someone different. And you really want to be that person wearing that piece of jewelry. I mean, otherwise, what's the point? So in making jewelry, I always think about the body and how it fits. And the creative process really starts somewhere in my head and comes out however it ends up. I don't always have an idea in mind to begin with. Sometimes I do. But one of the things that I've learned is through teaching. And so I teach children. My son has taken classes with me. He's a fun student to have in class. And I've also taught so many various different jewelry techniques. And so in doing that, I've really learned and understood how people can really appreciate jewelry and especially appreciate handmade jewelry and something that feels good to wear. So one of my favorite things to do is to remake jewelry for people. I've had customers come in and they've had pieces from grandmother or great-grandmother or even antique pieces that they love, but they don't quite know how to wear, or maybe it was a brooch or a pin and they wanted to make a pendant out of it instead. So oftentimes when I create jewelry, what I like to do is recreate jewelry. So it's a recreation as opposed to something that's just pulled out and made. One of the amazing things about jewelry is that it lasts not only a lifetime, but generations and generations, and it always is something that makes people happy. That's the best part about jewelry. There's nothing sad about jewelry. It's always an amazing, fun, happy place to be and to wear. So thank you for listening, and I look forward to meeting you sometime soon. Bye.